Alright, so we should head over to the quarry and then ask some people about if they know what's been going on. Huh? A girl named Alita? Do you mean the girl with purple hair? Yeah, I saw her pretty recently. She might be in some sort of trouble. The warden was dragging her by her ponytail. Later I saw the bow she had in her hand. Her hair is in her hand. Why isn't anyone coming to rescue us? Haven't someone noticed? You would think. You would think people would have noticed by now, but I guess not. Why would the warden be especially cruel towards Alita? Even if you were to act rebellious, most you would ever get would be a quick zap from the turrets. Wonder if Alita tried to attack the warden. Probably because her brother Keta was in Team Zen, and maybe he just wants to take it out on her. Truly wonder if Alita listened to me when I said to remain calm. She seems to be the type of person to let her emotions get the best of her. Yeah, I could see that. Is that all? See, have I seen a girl with purple hair? Yeah, actually. She was on her way to the warden's office. I waited to see what happened because I was curious, but she never came out. That sounds a bit ominous. Okay, well, can we go talk to these guys again? Anything different? Someone told you that she went into the warden's room but never came out? And someone contradicted that by saying they saw Alita being dragged down some stairs? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Alita has to be in some secret area somewhere in the castle. That being the case, there's not much we can do for her, but we'll definitely rescue her when the time comes, don't you worry. We should group back up with the others, though. The day is about to be over. Alright, well, where... Here we go. Alright. Pavel, I don't want to go to bed. Saki, we're not going to stay up longer than we have to. Pavel, I don't want to go to bed yet. There's still so much to do. I mean, sleeping is for people who don't know what to do with themselves. You don't be saying that when you need your strength to fight back. You're being far too reasonable right now, Val. It's making me sick. Can't we just have like a snowball fight or something? I really don't want to go. Saki, why can't you just... Someone, please. I need warmth. An authorized person discovered in main castle area. Sending guard to this location at the moment. What are you doing here? What's your name? Please, I can't. I just need help right now. Alright, alright. I'll take you to the warden and have him interrogate you. I don't think that's help. What was up with that? No idea. The officer told me you were on a ship that crashed on its way to Neverwinter City? That's correct. And you said that you've been swimming for an hour's worth? Yes. And you expect me to believe that you've been swimming in frigid waters for an hour? I didn't do it alone. My Pokemon helped me get to where I am. But even my Pokemon couldn't handle the frigid waters for a long period of time. I see. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter much anyway. Unfortunately, you've seen far too much. I can't just let you go. Guards, lock her up with the rest. Wait, before you decide to lock me up, please consider this, officer. I would like to help with whatever it is you're doing here. What? Why should I even consider such a ludicrous idea? I heard one of the guards say this place was becoming more difficult to handle with each new resident. Yes, what of it? Don't deny it. I have the guards to tend to rowdy prisoners. Why would I need a girl like you? Huh, I can assure you that I'm far stronger than any lowly guard you've hired here. Are you now? Can you face the cruel nature this place has? I couldn't care less about whatever it is going on here. The whole prison scene you have, who cares about it? Not me. I'll have you know that I was only headed to Neverwinter because I needed work. Provide me with food and a warm bed and I'll be your personal assistant. Huh. Suppose you don't even really have anything to do with this. Fine, have it your way. But know this, you're not better than anyone imprisoned here. You simply have a small advantage over the rest. One misstep, and I'll have you locked up like the rest. Understood? Your kindness is appreciated. So here's your first assignment. Day 2. Oh, we get like some cinematic stuff. You there. Watch. Come pop it. Puppet. Pop it. Master Naveed has asked me to bring this girl to you as a reminder. After her thorough rehabilitation, she has learned to speak only when spoken to. Or perhaps she's lost the will to speak at all? Nevertheless, this is a punishment given to those who refuse to adhere to Naveed's commands. Say hello to your old comrade. Unfortunately for her, and for us, she still needs a bit more work. We'll break through her pretty quick, I assume. Anyway, I was also here to give you your first order of business. You are on flora duty in the west wing of Black Steeple Field. From this moment on, passing through the right checkpoint will either result in a warning or corporal punishment. Please be intelligent with your choices. That's all for now. Puppet, let us return. As for you, Miss Blakery, you'll be in charge of looking after Ted Cruz. After their recent incident with the antenna, Naveed has been very cautious with them. You understand. Sure. Open the cells! Oh gosh, this is super bad-tastic. You saw her, right? We have to fray her ASAP. Look, you should visit the library on the second floor. In one of the bookshelves, there's a book with a purple cover. Read it, that's all I'm gonna say. After that, come to Black Steeple Fields. You won't find me out in the open, but you have a brain, right? You aren't like Adam, you can figure this out. Fair enough. I did what you asked me to. Well, of course you did. So why her? Why is that girl so special? What exactly do you mean? Alita, what is the point in torturing her? Oh, that? Her father was a traitor. Yep. She deserves it. Are you that cold-hearted? I am when I have to be. I don't enjoy torturing people. Teenagers, for that matter. Do you think I enjoy her pain? It sure seems like it. Well, I don't. Torturing isn't me. When Anastasia says goes, why torture her and not her father? Her father has been dead for ages. Is that so? How do you feel if I tortured your daughter if someone told me to? I don't hate her, but whatever my boss says goes. Watch it, girl. I enjoy your presence, but don't speak out of line. My apologies, I just meant... I know what you meant, to answer your question. I'd kill you slow. So if you understand the love a father has for his daughter, why? The whole reason I'm here is because I love my daughter. I joined this team because of her. I'm confused. Why would you? My answer stops there. Fair enough. One last thing, though. Why are you disabling the signal on their Pokeballs? Wouldn't it make more sense to confiscate them? Curious little lass, eh? They still have their Pokemon because Madam X wants it that way. Technology can fail, you know. The moment that signal gives out, it's game over for this place. You're correct, but that doesn't matter. If this place ends in a riot or not, don't get me wrong, we're trying to prevent that at all costs. However, if it comes to it, we'll let it happen and fight back. What kind of place are you running here? I've never heard of a riot at a prison being okay. There are some things you simply just don't understand. And those things you aren't meant to understand? But fine, I'll humor you. What happens when a riot breaks out? People get hurt. Yes, people indeed become injured. It goes far and beyond that, though. So you want your prisoners to die? Whether or not they do or don't is irrelevant. I don't understand. Like I said, you aren't meant to understand. Anyways, you've done well, girl. I don't need you for a while. You're free to do whatever you please until further notice. You're too kind, sir. I shall be in the West Wing then. Get to it. So I'm thinking she's gonna help us out of here. Purple book. What is this? I don't see it anywhere. Is it just playing? Wait, what is this? The tale of the hero and his queen. Read it? Sure. Long ago in the kingdom of Avium, a lone queen looked over her land. I hate when it does that. Queen of light, I guess. Or she was a protector of light, which she kept safe from harm. At any point of adversity, the knight would protect his queen above all else. However, I'm awful. That was all me, that part. The hero met his end, fell in battle, leaving his sword lifeless. The enemy presented this sword to Her Majesty as a symbol of their defeat. The queen would not allow hope to cease. She strung back her bow and shot her final arrow, thus ending the war. Alright, so we're just looking at like everything, I guess, right now. Can't look any more that way, since I don't see a purple book thing. I think that's what she said. Oh, there it is. You found the book with a purple cover Saki mentioned earlier. Read it. They say there's one thing you must do when the being of disaster and misfortune arrives. You must walk past it and hide yourself underneath the bridge of fortune. Only then will you shroud yourself from the eyes of shadows. Seems to be a riddle. So I'm guessing... Okay, so we go over here, right? Correct, yes. Underneath the bridge. Gotcha, I see. Can I go through here? Don't think that matters too much. Does it? Can we... Locked. Gotcha, okay. Underneath the bridge. Can't read any of this. There we go. Oh my god, finally. Looks like you're able to solve that little riddle I came up with in 5 minutes. Sorry, but I couldn't risk talking about this place out in the open. This place is a complete secret, not even the warden knows about this hidden grove. We're also in a blind spot from all points of the castle, so we can do whatever we want. As you can plainly see, there are no antennas in this corner. You're able to safely use any of your Pokemon while back here. Gosh, why are you looking at me like that? So menacingly. It's because we acted all coy about not being able to use our Pokeballs properly? Alright, fine, you got me. We actually knew all that beforehand. But we didn't want to just hand you all that information right off the bat. You could have been a creepy spy stalker or something. What would have happened if we told you all our secrets? Bad things would happen, that's what. So you better forgive us. Anyway, Valerie and Adam have both been mining duty at the quarry, so it's just us. There's someone I want to introduce you to. I'm sure you'll love them. Well, that's who I wanted you to meet, but it looks like we spooked them. We can use all our Pokemon here? Are there ice types over here? I don't have an ice type yet. Let me just take a little look-see around. Huh? I might actually get one of these for our next gym. We'll see. That was so embarrassing, Saki. I didn't need anyone else to see me like that. Sorry, but we were in sort of a rush. Don't lie to me, Saki. I saw you standing outside a long time. I just didn't expect someone other than you or the others to show up when they did. Just relax a little. Jeez, you're a Pokemon. It's cute. Anyway, I want to introduce you to my friend Ted Cruz. They're part of our group now. This is Bryson. Bryson, this is Ted Cruz. Did you get permission from the others to do this? I know it's not easy to find this place, but a little courtesy would do you wonders, girl. Yeah, I asked Valerie and Adam already. Would you stop worrying? And why is Ted Cruz staring at me like that? Is there something on my face? Nah, I just don't think they're used to seeing Pokemon talking on. Are you impressed? I built that cool translator for Bryson a while back. Anyway, you may be wondering why Bryson is back here all by herself. Well, that's because Bryson was abducted with us back in Aqua Town. Saki, I think they got that part. I'm getting there, silly. Bryson isn't actually owned by anyone, but we have a Pokeball for her so that she can't be captured. Valerie returned Bryson to her ball right before they got us. If they caught Bryson as she was, we don't know what would have happened. Eventually, I found this place while on, I guess, duty in Black Steeplefield. We know Bryson prefers to be outside her Pokeball, so we put her back here to hide. It was an appreciated effort, but I may as well be trapped when I'm back here. Well, at least the snow feels good on my feet. And I know what you may be thinking. Oh, wait, I know. If we can use our Pokemon back here, why not send them out and bring them to the castle? People who go into situations guns blazing usually just die in the end because they're not prepared. We all came to a unanimous decision to hold off any retaliation until we know we can pull it off perfectly. We're going to need the help of every trainer on this island. Val, Adam, and I may be gym leaders, but that's just a stupid title we hold. We could all be shut down just as easily as anyone else on the island, you feel? Also remember the unanimous agreement we had to keep this place a secret. Bryson, you can trust Ted Cruz. I wasn't sure either at first. I'm still not exactly sure, but Valerie trusts him, so do I too. Well, alright then. If Valerie trusts you, I guess I can as well. I guess this means I can tell you about what I've found back here. Oh, you found something. Yes, I was walking between the trees trying to find something useful. What I came across seemed to be another castle. What? There's another castle on this island? Why would that be the case? I don't know, but it was almost identical to Black Steeple. There were a few differences, but that's something I couldn't exactly confirm. That's not all. The castle was blocked off by a barrier. A barrier? Yeah, I wasn't certain myself, but the warden walked towards it and touched it himself. I don't know why there was a barrier there, or why there was even a castle to begin with, but it definitely exists, and I'm not sure I like it. It gave me a terrible feeling. It's really weird. I don't think I've seen any way we could reach it by foot. That's weird, though. I thought the warden owned the place. He can't enter his own property? Oh, gee. Looks like we've been gone too long. Looks like they're looking for us. Gotta go. My question is, why is there a house back here? There we go. Let me just grab this guy up. Okay. Neat. Let's go. Miss Blakery and Ted Cruz, where have you been? We've just been looking at the Absol statue, sir. No big deal, homie. No big deal is wrong. I don't want you two causing us any more trouble than you have. I want you two in my sights at all times. Got that? We got it, I guess. Good. Now continue and complete the job you were tasked with today. Oh, look who it is. She's such a weirdo. don't you think? At least say hi or something. You don't gotta be so mean all the time. Just, Ted Cruz, you should go talk to her. In exchange, I'll do your work for you. Isn't that a fair trade? Okay, sure. Hello there. Is there something in particular you want from me? You're just gonna stand there and stare at me and what do you want? I don't want to speak with you at all. Move aside, please. What makes you think you're better than anyone else here? It's just because you're Naveed's little pawn doesn't mean you can go around acting important. I didn't even do anything. It was Ted Cruz who approached me first. If anything, I'd prefer if you all just left me alone to my own devices. Likewise. It'd be a waste to spend time with someone so deplorable. I don't approve of what Naveed's doing here, by the way. Doesn't matter, you're helping him anyway. Well, you know what they say, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just stop talking, Ted Cruz, let's go. You remind me of Naveed, actually. You two are pretty similar. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to take that back. I am nothing like Naveed. Are you sure about that, Valerie? You've shown nothing but hostility for the past few moments. You lose your temper way too easily. You take things far too personally. That's exactly how Naveed treated me when he first met me. So yeah, pretty similar. Goodbye to you too. You can leave now too, if you'd be so inclined. There's nothing else to say at the moment. Alright, I guess not. I don't know who she thinks she is, but I'm nothing like Naveed. Val, you should know better to take some creep's word. Come on, let me see you smile. We got each other, don't we? Yeah, I know. Thanks, Saki. Well, I think we're done for the day, right? Yeah, let's just end this day. I think I've had enough of this. Alright, fine. I guess we'll go in early tonight. And I guess I won't complain. Naveed sounds like he's finally fallen asleep. All the guards are patrolling the outer wall as well. Finally an opportunity to do some snooping myself. There has to be something useful in this room. There has to be something that can be useful in this room. Something that can tell me about the barrier surrounding the second castle. Oh wait, we're playing as her. Okay, so yeah, I'm assuming she's gonna be kind of important. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Purple book. You must walk past it. Maybe she can hang out with us. Nothing. Gruffin Language and Gruffin Curses 101. What a charming title. Books on things that aren't exactly relevant to anything. Wonderful. Architectural Secrets of Black Steeple Castle. A mystery, a wonder. Huh? What's this slip of paper? Oh, these are the plans for the Black Steeple Library. I'm a little surprised they would keep this book here in the library. Something about these floor plans bothers me, though. I can't exactly pinpoint why. Maybe I should study this picture. I might be able to find something out. Okay, so what do we have? We have the bookcases. Okay. Lower dungeon. Staircase. Lower area. Version 9.5. Opposite lower area. Okay. Is it over here? It has something to do with the stuff over here, right? Huh, maybe something? Are there any other books? Okay, how do we do this then? The lower dungeon thing. It's the only one with cutoffs in the line. That might have something to do with it, but it's pointing, if the line were connected, it'd be pointing to the bookcase just to the right of us. Opposite lower area. I don't... It has something about a bookcase right up here as well. Huh. What do we do? Maybe between these bookshelves? Huh. Okay, well, can't leave. And I think that's all the books. Here, give me a second to figure this out. Looking at the floor plans for the library, I can tell this spot is different. According to the plans, there should have been a door in this spot, not a bookcase. Now that I mentioned that, these floors are really scuffed too. It's scuffed in a specific and circular way too. No wonder. Ha! So what do you want to do to me now? Haven't you all tortured me enough? I already told you I didn't know. Oh, it's just you. Yes, it's just me. What, didn't you know? What? You said you told Naveed that you didn't know. What didn't you know? He asked me if I knew what my father was up to. If I knew he was part of Team Zen. Or if I was plotting with him. But I didn't know he was with them until the very end, and even then he wasn't with them. Naveed didn't believe me, so he used the electricity to try to get me to talk. I'm so sorry. Are you though? You showed me off like I was some sort of freak to Ted Cruz and the others. You seemed pretty proud of yourself then, so why not now? I'm not your enemy. You aren't my ally either, so just what are you? Alright, well, I guess we're going. We're going places. Looks like you're finally awake. I tried to wake you earlier, but you would not. You just not budge. Anyway, Saki told me that you introduced. Told me that you introduced you to Bryson. Okay, well that's something. If that's the case, I'd like you to meet up where Bryson is. I think it's time we start to devise a plan on how to get us all out of here. The longer we stay passive, the more I feel like we're grasping at straws. Oh, and it looks like you're on flower duty again. But I asked Saki to do that for you. She wasn't happy about it, but it's a stable punishment for getting you into trouble earlier, yeah? Alright, well, we'll get over there and see what all is up in the next part. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with more soon.